Hi there, RV and camper owners. Today we're going to be taking a look at Stromberg Carlson's RV ladder extension. This ladder extension is going to make it easier to climb up the ladder on the back of your RV or camper. You can see our original step is way up here, which is a pretty high step up, but with our extension here, my knees barely bent at all, making it significantly easier on my joints to get up the ladder. I've got a bit of a sore knee right now, and using this versus without it is a huge difference on the pain I feel when going up the ladder. With our ladder extension removed, you can see our first step is way up here, and that's a huge step. And this is where you'd want to go on a nice slick wet day, because this is what's got our grooves in it to get traction. Our bottom part of our ladder here can be used as a first step, but there's no non-skid surface on here, so on those wet days it could be a little perilous trying to use that one. And that's still quite a bit of an angle. It's almost 90 degrees on my knee, and I can start to feel the tension on my sore knee right there. So going up to this next one is pretty rough. And you can see this is pretty common amongst various different campers. We've got another one here, and the customer here actually had already put some grip tape on this bottom one because they're aware of how slick it can be in those wet conditions. And it does help quite a bit, but you can see I've still got quite an angle on my knee here. So for those mobility impaired and those that just, maybe you got sore from a hard day, you don't want to overstress yourself when you got to go up to do any repairs, check a vent or anything. This ladder rack has 3 rungs with nice deep grooves on top. You can hear them with my fingernail. Quite a bit deeper than the customer's original one, so we're going to get even better traction with this one. And it's constructed of a lightweight aluminum that is anodized to protect against corrosion. I mean, you can hold it with one finger. It almost weighs just about nothing. So getting it in and out is going to be nice and easy. The ladder is 48 inches from top to bottom to help extend it up for you. And on bottom we do have rubber pads to increase the grip on the surface where it contacts the ground. This is also just going to help increase the life of the aluminum here because it's never going to be against any pavement, rocks, or mud. It's going to have this rubber coating on it to protect it. When you're ready to use it, it really can't be too much easier than this. You'll just set it in place and then bring the strap around and hook it on until it holds it in place. You've got various different holes here so you can match the thickness of your bar to get a nice secure fit. This ladder rack does offer up to a 300-pound weight capacity. Now that does vary depending upon the angle on how you've got it here on your rack. To get the maximum, you're going to want to be about 12 degrees. Now I don't carry a protractor on me, and I'm sure you don't either, but you can see here we've got it at a fairly good angle, and for most applications this is going to be plenty for your average person to be able to go up and down. And I'm a big tall guy. I'm almost 6.5 feet tall. I weigh about 200 pounds, and you can see even with my sore knee here, going up there is pretty rough. So if you were shorter, you'd have an even more difficult time getting up, and it just really does make a big difference. Compared to some of the other ones out there too, this is my personal favorite. It feels the most secure when using it because you don't want to put a ladder extension on here that you're not confident in because it's not really solving your problem then. But I've got plenty of confidence in this ladder. You can see it's nice and sturdy. I'm bouncing on it just a little bit. I'm not going crazy with it, but it will have no problem with me easily going up and down this if I have to do any repairs on the roof, check some things up, maybe manually close a vent, whatever needs to be done. And with this ladder extension being only 48 inches and seemingly weighing nothing, we can easily store it in our compartments here in our motorhome or camper with ease. And that completes our look at Stromberg Carlson's RV ladder extension.